Now to part of Alabama's history that is out of this world. You heard Faith talk about it. Huntsville is known as the Rocket City and is home to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, which has provided the agency with mission-critical design and development since 1960. Here to talk to us about the center's legacy is Acting Director Rae Ann Meyer. Thank you so much for joining us. So let's start with the Flight Center. This Flight Center has been major bragging rights for Alabama. What are some of the highlights over the last 65 years?
Oh my goodness. We've just celebrated our 65th anniversary. So of course you can't do that without starting with the Saturn V, which actually delivered the humans to the moon for the first time. We also have experience in large structures where we actually delivered the Unity node to the ISS, the first U.S. contribution to the International Space Station. We're managing the Skylab, the first station in space, and the Hubble Space Observatory. So we've exploration and science. And looking forward, we're about to launch again the Space Launch System on the Artemis II mission.
Very exciting. You're working on America's return to the moon. Very exciting for everybody. Talk to us about that. What's a part of this mission? Marshall
Space Flight Center actually has two pillar programs for the Artemis missions. The first is the Space Launch System, and as the picture shows here, where we're going to be launching Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy as early as February of next year, no later than April. So we will return people to lunar orbit for the first time in 50 years. Also in work at Marshall Space Flight Center, we're managing the human landing system. So on Artemis 3, when we land humans on the moon, it will be in an industry-led lander managed out of Marshall.
And we've seen major advancements in space travel technology these past few years. What are you most excited about?
I'm very excited about going to the moon, having a presence there, and then learning from that and heading on to Mars.
Mars? Well, we got to get to the moon first again. Then we're going to go to Mars. Talk to us about Mars.
Well, you have to have goals, right?
It's
We're
true.
going to the moon to learn first, and then on to Mars.
Are we talking about the possibility of beyond Mars too, maybe?
Probably not in my lifetime, but yes, that's what NASA does, right?
That's true. We have to have large goals. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having us. Very proud to be representing Alabama.